German authorities are investigating the death of a Syrian refugee. He died in a prison cell after being accused of planning a bomb attack on an airport in Berlin. Well, police in the city of Leipzig say he hanged himself. 22-year-old Jabir al-Bakr was turned into police by 3 other Syrian refugees after being on the run for 2 days. Police raided al-Bakr's apartment and found more than 1 kilo of explosives. He'd been granted asylum in Germany last year. Well, Ira Spitzer joins us now live from Berlin. So, Ira, just what can you tell us about this latest development in this case of al-Bakr?
Well, there's absolute shock here in Germany today about the events of last night. And in fact, a press conference just finished in Dresden where the local authorities had to answer the question over and over again as to how a suspected suicide bomber was left alone long enough to be able to commit suicide in his jail cell. And what the authorities there said is that in their estimation, in their analysis that they made after bringing him to the jail, after one conversation with a psychologist, that he did not pose a suicide risk. And for that reason, he was not on the absolute highest level of suicide watch. And they were coming to check on him once every half an hour. And so they checked on him at 7:30 p.m. local time last night. And then 15 minutes later, he had hanged himself with a shirt in his cell. So, of course, now it'll be much harder to investigate this terror plot since the main perpetrator has killed himself. So a lot of questions, a lot of confusion here about what happened.
Absolutely. And just more wider than Ira, of course, the nationality of this man plays a big part in what's taken place. He was a Syrian. There's lots of anti-refugee sentiment going on in Germany at the moment. And of course, he was turned in by 3 other Syrians. So there's a play between sort of nationalism and the anti-refugee policy that's taking place in some parts of Germany at the moment.
Right. Well, the fact that 3 Syrians were the ones who tied this man up, who alerted authorities. And of course, the authorities had originally tried to arrest him, and he was able to escape and was on the run for over 24 hours when these Syrians tied him up. So there have been calls here in Germany for these people to be honored in some way as heroes for their role in what could have obviously been a very dangerous situation. So, but it is a very tense time in Germany right now. Of course, the refugee crisis has really divided public opinion between those who think the country can and should welcome refugees and those who think Germany should close its borders. So a tense time right now in Germany, and of course some fear with the potential attacks that we've seen thwarted just over the last few months.
Absolutely. Well, Ira, for now from Berlin, thank you.